Howdy y'all, today we've got a slime review of Five Below Slime's Halloween edition. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. So first up, we got some Monster High slimes. They were $5 each and not scented. So all of the slimes were kind of this ooey gooey kind of texture, and each of them were super shimmery. I'll say it definitely has a wet texture to it, but they were very stretchy, really pretty. This one in particular had these hands inside of it because it's supposed to be Frankenstein themed. And it had like an iridescent green glitter inside of a blue clear slime. It was really, really nice. I would say the ASMR you get from this is more of a crispy popping texture, but it stretched out really, really well. Again, as long as you don't mind a wet kind of texture to it, kind of like you feel like you have to wash your hands afterward. But this slime texture was not bad. I mean, it's a pretty quality slime. I was able to fluff it up a little bit, get some air bubbles in there, and get some crispy pops. I definitely could see somebody enjoying these slimes, especially if you're a fan of Monster High characters. Definitely at the end, let me know, what was your favorite Monster High slime? I didn't like how the boxes don't really seal. It's like very, very lightly sealed. So here's another character. So this one was more of a, you can see on one side it was more clear, and then the other side was a pinkish color with a gold glitter, like iridescent glitter. Also a wet texture. So all three of these were the same texture and they all were not scented. The only difference is what add-ins were inside. So this one had silver moons and a gold iridescent glitter in it, and it was a pink color. Out of all of them, I felt like this one was the stretchiest. I'm not sure why, because they're all the same texture, but this one was super stretchy. And I was able to get some really good little crispy pops out of it. So even though I'm not a Monster High fan, I just don't watch, I think I would pick this one, even though pink is not my favorite color. My favorite color is blue. But I do like the silver moons in this one. And I just felt like it was a little bit stretchier and crispier pops. I did find out afterward I was missing one of the characters. I was trying to grab all of them, but there was one more of these. So last one. So this one I felt like was the most boring of the batch. Nothing against this character, but it just was a clear slime with gold glitter and what looked like pink hearts. Iridescent pink hearts. So the slime itself was just a gold or a clear color with gold glitter in it. You can see that although they are stretchy, it's stretchy to a point, and it was kind of rough. After you fold it on itself a few times, it does start to rip, so just a warning there. But overall, this is a pretty good slime if this is the kind of texture that you like, that ooey gooey kind of wet clear slime texture. I definitely would say this is a pretty good one. Also, I did see on the back it's saying that It's pretty good and easy to clean off of fabrics and skin using just soap and water. And it says wash on hot cycle. So it does seem like it can come out of clothes fairly easily, just in case you're wondering. So overall, I would say when it comes to these Monster High slimes, definitely better than most, especially if you're sensitive to smells. There was no added scent to any of these, and all the textures were the same. Next we have Spooky Slime, and this is by the company The Concoction Factory. So this was supposed to come with a glow-in-the-dark eyeball as well as the slime. It says glow-in-the-dark slime and eyes. You'll see at the end of this, I did test if it was glow-in-the-dark, and unfortunately the slime itself was not. It was very, very rippy. I was really upset about this one. So I find it's fine if you just kind of want to use it like a putty and just kind of squish it, poke at it. The slime is okay for that. It has kind of a citrusy smell. It was only $3.50. So of course you get what you pay for, but I've gotten better slimes from Five Below for that price, specifically the slushy slimes. But this one was very hard to stretch. And then once you did, the pops and crisps were not very good. The ASMR was not very good, just a very wet sound. But if you do just kind of want to squeeze this slime, it's okay. It does come with some eyeballs and little pieces of like confetti in it. So if you just want to stretch it, poke it, squeeze it, then the slime is okay. So just make sure you have your expectations. Also, my slime did not glow, even though it claims that the slime glows. But I will say that the cool eyeball does glow. So here's the video of me testing the eyeball after charging it under a lamp. And it charges pretty fast. So next is a cloud slime. This was also $3.50. It has kind of like a coconutty smell. It had some glow-in-the-dark spiders, which I have the footage right here, and they also glowed really, really fast. And then also some, spider web, little pieces of glitter. So immediately, I was really disappointed by this. I really was excited. If anything, this is more of an icy slime than it is a cloud slime, but there's just so much fallout and the scent is not really the best. I was really upset about this because it had so much potential. You'll see here, I mean, it's all over my hands. It's all over my nails. And it also, I felt like it kind of was irritating my hands after a while. I'm not sure if that had to do with the texture or if it was just the snow that was used. It is a wet texture, but the fallout is just too much. So I didn't play with it very long. But it does have glow-in-the-dark spiders. So, if that's your thing. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.